Hey, what's going on, people? Knowledge coming at you again. Sorry about sounding a little tired. Had a long day at work today, but I basically just want to talk about the new Arsenio Hall show. I got a chance to check it out last night, and I have to say that he did pretty good. The comedy was a tad bit corny, but I understand what they were trying to do. They didn't want to be too extreme, but then they didn't want to be too light. They want to keep it on a medium level. So I understand what they were doing with the comedy. He had Chris Tucker on there. It was his first person he was interviewing, I guess, for the season. A couple of people made guest appearances like Jay Leno and Paula Abdul. I guess they used to date back in the day. And Arsenio Hall, he was one of those shows. I used to glance at it when I was a kid. I would watch it here and there. I remember watching it, I would say, like, maybe after In Living Colors. I was really into that show when I was a kid. I would check out Arsenio Hall from time to time, but I wasn't deep into it because it just wasn't something that I geared to as a young kid. But I remember my mother watching it and certain family members. And he had one of those groundbreaking shows where he would push the envelope, and he had artists on like he had NWA and Snoop when he was first starting, and so many other people and groundbreaking people that are either big today or those who were controversial back in the 90s. And a lot of people talk about, oh well, he went off the air because of him interviewing Minister Farrakhan, or some people say it was ratings. And I'll be honest with you, I think it was a combination of both, because Arsenio Hall did push that envelope. He did say a lot of things and do a lot of things that quote unquote would have made white Jewish people hot. And so when you're not playing by certain rule books, a lot of times that can cost you. But at the same time, I respect him for being groundbreaking like that and pushing the envelope and talking about those things that we need to talk about and interviewing those people that we need to interview. But all in all, I think the brother was on point. It was nice to see a brother up there hosting a late night show. Because we don't see it. We haven't seen that. You heard about Jay Leno and Jimmy Kimmel and those type of cats, but we haven't had a brother pretty much since Arsenio Hall. So it was nice seeing them up there. And actually, I'm supposed to be going to one of the Arsenio Hall shows this Thursday, but I'm not sure I'm gonna make it because I have some previous engagements. But I definitely will be at actually two shows next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday I have to go up there and do some work with Kendrick Lamar. He'll be there. Thursday Big Sean will be there. I have to do some marketing work with him, so I'll be up at the studio checking out the show and working with those artists. But maybe you guys see me on TV, maybe you won't, who knows. But I definitely will be at those shows, and I am excited because I do want to experience the show live. I want to see how he's operating through the show, the things that you don't see when they actually film it. Because for you guys that are not in tune with movie production or TV or whatever, like for an example, TV, one single scene they'll do like 4 or 5 times just to get certain camera angles. So it's really interesting on how things are put together, but I just want to see what goes on behind the scenes. But I'm glad to see Arsenio Hall back. His first guest was Chris Tucker. Funny dude. And also, I love Chris Tucker's personality and how he comes across through the TV. He's one of those guys, excuse me, that, you just like him right off the bat. And actually, I can see Chris Tucker having his own late night show. He's very enthusiastic, motivated. He's funny as hell. I can see him having his own show. But, it's just nice to see it all in all. But for you guys that checked it out, give me your feedback. Give me your feedback on the future of the Arsenio Hall show. Do you like the format? Do you think he did a good job? Do you think the show will last? Because it did good last night, but then how people, today's society, we're short attention span type people, so we'll be on something for a minute, and then once it gets old, which will be 2-3 weeks. You know, in today's society, people are off and people are on to something else. So, you know, you guys give me your feedback. Let me know what you thought about the Arsenio Hall show, if you checked it out, or, you know, just him in general. But, you know, congratulations, that brother. I'm out. Peace.